it's
more
getting
about the
real out there,
Clubacost,
man.
is what they're calling it.
Andrew Tate
The
and
Clubacost
Fresh and Fit
song
and Sneako
Acost.
them. I guess something
This
went
is
down.
like
Please like, comment, and
terms
subscribe. Let's
of
get to the video. Let's see what's going on.
horrific it is to the Holocaust. They're calling it the Clubacost. This is my first trip to the club when a song was played at a nightclub in Miami Beach, which offended Jewish people everywhere. 6 million ears were accosted by the song in what is being called the Clubacost. We're entering like day 5 of this. We got some updates for you. Get a load of this. The mayor and the commissioner of the city of Miami Beach have now invited the owners of the Vendome Club that I went to on Saturday to make a trip to the Holocaust Museum of Miami Beach.
Get it with all this race.
That's their move.
And
there's an
Hitler
anti-Semitic incident. They bring everybody to the Holocaust Museum. Write a book report. So the mayor of the city is bringing the club owners of Vendome to the Holocaust Museum for a lecture, for a book report. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about that Patrick Bet-David interview.
Get it though, like everybody want to be the president. Everybody want to feel like they got something to say. Like, what's up with this Nick dude? What y'all think about him? You know, like just like the Andrew Tate and everything situation was going on. Now they're all going at each other. Like,
so as you know, I went to the club on Saturday for the first time with my
It's getting deep.
With Clav, Sneako, Myron, Fresh, Andrew and Tristan Tate, Justin Waller. We go to the club. We got a great time. Have a great time. We're singing, dancing. Red Bull is flowing. And as you know, the infamous song by Kanye West comes on. Plays it.
For real.
Hitler.
They didn't play that Hitler song just
now, Miami Beach is a very Jewish city. You know, everybody is offended. There's all sorts of political pressure, fallout. Everybody's getting in trouble. Everybody's blaming each other
when they're live. So let's be
Following
real.
Day, Andrew Tate
what you
goes
guys
on
think?
Patrick
Was they wrong
Bet-David's
for that,
podcast.
or
actually, I believe it was on Monday.
is it a free world and we should be able to do what we want? Listen to what we want to listen to.
Andrew
What you
Tate
guys
is
think?
selling
Let
out,
me know in the
that he
comment
kissed the
section.
wall, all this kind of stuff. Because Andrew Tate goes on the show and says, well, hey, I didn't play the song and I didn't like it and it's not my fault and I'm being blamed for it and so on. And everybody is criticizing Andrew Tate. Everybody is saying that he caved. That's not top G. You know, that's Matrix behavior, etc. And I said yesterday on the show, you got to keep in mind that Andrew Tate is under the gun in a few jurisdictions, in Romania, in the United Kingdom, in the United States. If he's not careful, he will go to jail. Okay, he will go to prison for like 10 years at least. He is up a creek without a paddle. He really cannot afford to take a lot of risks. And so for that reason, I sympathize. But you know what? I watched the entire interview last night, and I actually got to sit and see the whole thing in its entirety. Is Patrick Bet-David. I watched the whole thing. And if you watch the entire thing, you see Andrew Tate goes on the show and they bring this up and they talk about it for a couple of minutes. And Patrick says, I don't want to talk about this for too long. We should just move on. 2 minutes in. It drags on for 50 minutes. 50 minutes that Patrick Bet-David and his two co-hosts, mind you, these are all guys that are pushing 50 years old. They're all
because
50.
It was a setup. Let's be
These
real.
are grown
like,
men, supposedly serious,
you're
supposedly anti-woke, pro-Trump businessmen. They're crying for 50 minutes about a song. And I said this on Telegram. Take a step back for a second. Take a step back. Forget all of your assumptions, all your prejudices, everything that you know about the way the world works. Take a step back. What actually happened on Saturday night? A song was played in a nightclub. That's it. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got stabbed, shot, trampled, stampeded. Nobody got raped, molested, drugged. Nobody did any drugs. A group of guys went to a nightclub, played a song for 30 seconds with controversial lyrics. Song ended, everybody went home, everybody was fine. Objectively speaking, this is not a big deal. This doesn't matter. Nobody was even affected. Nobody was hurt. It is not a big deal. The reason that it is a big deal, the reason it is elevated to a crisis is because it offended the wrong people. Because run the city of Miami and Miami Beach. They control South Florida because they are very powerful there.
Who's controlling this narrative?
And they are so over the top and so oppressive that they will not tolerate being offended even for a minute. And they are using emotional blackmail and guilt tripping and cry bullying to punish anybody that has a problem with them. Anybody that dares to make a joke at their expense or offend them, they're abusing their ill-gotten power through gangster cartel tactics to now penalize those people, punish those people. And the message is clear. You don't insult people in this city because we run this town. And we're in our feelings about a song and nobody offends us in this town. We run this place. That's the message. And that's bullshit. This is America. America's run by the people, of, by, and for the people, with God-given, constitutionally protected rights, and that goes above and beyond freedom from government persecution. It means a climate of free speech. So we should be free from intimidation. We should be free from cartels and gangsters. We should be free from this kind of ethnic, clannish, gangster-type behavior. The only reason anybody is talking about it is because we all know there's a double standard. You can't offend these people. They're the biggest cry bullies in the world. They have all this power. Brutal, unscrupulous people in the world. They defend genocide. They defend brutality, the murder of women. If you play a song that offends them for 30 seconds, they're going to cry and play the victim. We're the victim. We're powerless. We're hurt. Now we're going to use all our power to punish everybody. It's so over the top and so ridiculous and woke. Nobody should stand for it. 7-year-old man. And you have this whole shtick. I'm an alpha male. I'm a businessman. I'm no nonsense. I'm not woke. You're buying into this crap? You're buying into this? What a joke. You should know better. Everybody should know better. And you should have your friends back. Andrew Tate is your friend. He's been on your show for years. He is being unfairly attacked, and he is forced to defend himself because he is vulnerable. Why are they going after him? Because he is vulnerable, because he is a political target. He's vulnerable because he's in between jurisdictions. He's one of the most wanted men in the world, and you know as well as anybody else, this is completely over the top. It is an overreaction. It is purely political. It is not proportionate. It's not fair. It doesn't make sense. It is woke. And they're coming after your friend, and they're making him crawl on his belly because they know they got him by the balls, because they know he's in trouble. And you, as a man and as a patriot, as a guy, should understand that, and you should see that, and you should have your friends back. If you want to tell them behind the scenes, man to man, hey, that wasn't really a good idea, you've got a promising career, that was childish, you want to tell them that man to man out of concern, you do that behind the scenes, you do that off camera. In front of the camera, you present a united front. Your friend is under attack. It's bullshit. It is a crock of shit. You know it. Everybody knows it. These people are cry bullies. They're gangsters. It's a double standard. Everyone knows it. Everyone is sick of it. You should have your friends back. You should have sat them down and you should have said, you know what? It's trolling. It's dumb. It's childish. But it is unfair what they're saying about you. I know you. You're a good guy. You're not hateful. This is completely exaggerated. That should have been your response. That is what any real man would say. Anybody that is a true adult, a true guy, no nonsense conservative should be able to see what this is. And it's a load of crap and should have their friends back. And as a patriot should say, this is un-American to be crying and carrying on about all this stuff. What do you have to say about the ADL issued a statement? The club fired 3 people? The mayor of the city says this is a crisis? You don't got nothing to say about all that? You think that's normal? You think that's chill?